The greatest battle in doing God's will be the battle we fight with ourselves. You can't deal properly with your future until you stop the bleeding of your past, until you stop rehearsing what happened in your past. The reason our confidence sometimes wavers is because the hurt and the incompleteness of our childhood has caused us bruises that leave stains in or on our minds. Why didn't my mama come home? What happened to my dad? Why doesn't he love me? Why did my parents divorce? Why did my grandma have to raise me? Why didn't I have this growing up? Why didn't I have that growing up? Why I'm not as smart as everyone else? Why am I so skinny? Why am I so fat? Why do I look like this? Why do I look like that? When you are constantly in a state of mind trying to figure out how things happen, you're trying to figure out why things happen, you're in a confusing place. You are also devaluing the God factor and how and why God did what he did to keep you alive. In Romans 8:28 it says, and we know that all things, hallelujah, work together for the good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. God does things his way to show us the perfect ability of his plan, not our plan. So you say, how are you here? Why are you here? God did it, hallelujah. How are you sitting here in your right mind? You haven't lost your mind yet. You woke up this morning, you got yourself dressed, you got in a bathtub by yourself, you put your clothes on by yourself. It is nobody but God. You say, how did I eat this week? How are you able to keep eating? You haven't missed a meal yet, no matter what you're going through, but it was nobody but God. You ask yourself, how are your bills keep getting paid? I ask myself every week, how do our bills keep getting paid? The money don't always be in the bank, but how does God make a way to take care of me? I'm still trying to figure out, but it was nobody but God. How did you make it through high school? It was God. How did you graduate from college? It was God. How did you make it in a single parent household to be who you are today? It is nobody but God. How did you get that job that you're on? Hallelujah. It was nobody but God. How are you raising your children by yourself, still in your right mind? It was nobody but God. How are you still in your right mind? It was nobody, hallelujah, but God. Hallelujah. Lord, I thank you. Whatever the case is, we have to know that we make it by faith.